If you ever wanted to draw a character from a show or a manga and wanted to emulate the style of the said show, this is how I would go about it. If you want to do it for personal, your art, or if you want to do it just to study the art style, or if you want to do one of those 10 art style videos or challenges, this is how you'd go about it, this process, so that you can actually draw and emulate the art style accurately, instead of just drawing a character with just this color hair, or it looks like this character is just copying this character, or just cosplays another character. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to gather reference images for the character you want to draw. For example, here I want to draw Homer Simpson, and I wanted to draw it in the One Piece art style. So here I gather reference of the art style of Luffy right here in Ichiro Oda's manga, like coloring art style. And I've gathered two other characters for like, I want the body type of these two characters, right? So I'll come here and write body. And I want the eye of this character. Oops. There we go. Alright. And you don't want to just draw the character paste as another character. Like, you don't want to just draw just Senior Pink, right? This guy. You don't want to just paste Homer Simpson onto him or just draw with Homer Simpson's clothes. What you want to do is look how the artist draws the particular features. That's why I chose Luffy for the like innocent eyes, and these guys for like the body type specifically. But you don't want to just copy. That's why you have to actually study the artist and look at how they draw said things, right? So now we've broken it down. You can go into the drawing process. Alright, as you see, I'm not exactly drawing an exact pose or an exact character. I'm actually just trying to emulate the art style of Ichiro Oda, the original artist. Well, not the original artist, but the artist of One Piece that I'm trying to emulate, right? And you can see the teeth and the nose that I'm pulling off the reference, and the eyes that I'm pulling off the reference. And I'm using this inking pen. It's not exactly the same that Oda would use. I'm not sure what he would use, but I'm trying to copy the kind of thing. I'm not going to use a uniform pen or anything. I'm not going to use a painterly style. He uses like a G pen or something. But what you want to do is you want to get similar to what the artist or what the process they use and how they simplify the characters. Not exactly like, you don't want to copy like Homer Simpson. You don't want to take his eyes off the original reference. You want to translate it into how this artist would copy it. And as you see, I have the body shape of how he would draw like a fat body shape. And I use sort of like, I'm using watercolor because that's what he would usually use. And I'm using like a yellowish tone. It's okay to kind of use what the original art source is a little bit to get familiarity. But you don't want to go too far into it where it's completely not even in another art style. It's in the same art style. So yeah, I'm finished with this one. Alright, to bring it full circle, I'm going to be drawing Luffy in the Simpsons art style. And keep in mind, for both of these art styles, I never really drew in it. I'm kind of familiar with both series. But I'm just doing it like brand new to both of these art styles, just to show the process of learning a new art style as I learn. Okay, so I'm going to go here. And I have reference right here. So I have Luffy, obviously, the original art. I'm using Bart Simpson, and this, I don't know who this is, but just for the body type, I'm going to use Bart Simpson's like face for like the, the lighthearted eyes and nose. And I'm going to use this guy for the body type. So what you want to do, you want to take this guy's body. I'm just writing it down. You don't have to write it down, but this is how you gather your reference so you can draw. And then not really eyes, but face. Okay. And then there you go. Really. And you need the art style, right? You have to keep in mind like the thin line art and everything. That's really more important than the features, because that's really how it's drawn in the said show. So I'm going to go on to the drawing section. Alright, and for the drawing section, as you can see, what you want to do is you want to actually draw the character as if they are in that universe, or as if they appeared on the episode. Like if Luffy appeared on the episode of Simpsons, this is what I'm drawing him as he would look like. You don't want to just draw yellow Luffy. Like I see people like, oh, I'm going to draw a Dragon Ball art style. They just draw themselves with spiky hair. Like, no, do like 2 seconds of research. So I'm trying keep in mind this is my first time doing this art style. But as you can see, I'm using the thin line art style like I mentioned before, because that's how it's drawn. It's not, there's no like, it's like uniform art style. And obviously these bright, vibrant colors. I think the colors are a little bit off. But anyways, you can see these are like, anybody can instantly tell what art styles these are supposed to be. Obviously, you can tell the Simpsons art style from a mile away. But I think anybody can tell that that's supposed to be the One Piece art style, or that's Homer Simpson as a One Piece character and Luffy as a Simpsons character. And obviously, if you practice the art style, you're going to get way better at this. But this is actually how you can emulate an art style properly. Well, this is a short video. If you want to see videos similar like this, breaking down any art styles or teaching how a certain art style is emulated, or if you want to see any other video about art or anything like that, then comment down below. And until the next video, keep on practicing.